Hey everybody, Dan from Binder Boneyard. Gonna do a video today on C series, so 61 to 68, and this might work on the 57 to 60 doors also, but this door is a 61 to 68 door, so that's the range I'm going to keep it in. We've already pulled the panel. The door handles are already off. You'll see how to do that in another video. This video is all about getting the door glass out and how it functions. I've been seeing a lot of questions on Facebook lately about how to take these doors apart, and then people asking where to buy glass because they broke them or whatever. So we're going to go over the finer points of taking this apart. Normally it would be hanging on your truck still, which would make it easier to do, but we got this one on the ground because it is a shell that's going to get put on our online store. So let me move you in a little closer and we'll get started taking it apart. So basic tools, you know, Phillips screwdriver, needle nose pliers. The angled ones work good for what we're gonna do. Couple little wrenches, 3/8 and 11/32 for these nuts here. But since the door panel's already off, you'll expose this. A lot of doors don't have this. This is the drip rail, or it catches the water as it runs down. Because the door is curved, the water will leak out there. So you're supposed to have one of these in your door. If you don't, we sell them. But anyways, I've got the electric screwdriver here, so it goes fast. These are special machine screws, so try not to lose them. Didn't do any prep. I put a little PB blaster on the screws because I know how difficult they can be to get out sometimes when they've been sitting. So so then the next step is to remove those. And of course there's a screw head in there. It's kind of hidden in the felt, so sometimes you get lucky and you can turn it out. This one, not so much. Got that. Remember, don't lose your parts. This one has a different, kind of a flat head. This one, holds the door glass bumper, but you can see the the bumper's gone, so not doing so well there. There are 2 screws in the bottom of the door, right there, and you have to access them from the underside. There. Pretty lucky. Normally those are rusted in good. If they are rusted, you can grind the heads off, and then you can remove the channel like we're about to do. One more screw up here. That's part of the channel retainer. And then that allows this piece to come loose. Sometimes they hang up. Especially like this one that's been in there for 50 years. channel retainer. Good time to clean it up, repaint it, repair anything on the bottom. Oh, my bad. Window regulator, that's the door opener. You'll bring the glass down to expose the arm and the channel here. There is a clip on there that will frustrate you. It helps if you can kind of squeeze them together, and then that takes some tension off of the clip, and you can feel it move around back there. And you just have to feel for where the slot is, because there's a groove. Maybe a little bit of so if you can see that someone put the wrong clip on there. That is not what you're supposed to have from the factory. So that's why it was giving me so much trouble. So that will require a different approach. So if you have that style of retainer, which you won't know until you look up in there, yeah, you're gonna have to pry the tabs off on that. So there, that was the clip that was in there. You see I had to bend the tab back to get it off. This is what's supposed to be in there. So yeah, that's why normally it just slides in there and then comes out through that hole. So now you need to remove the window channel, which might be a little difficult. And pull the glass off the arm too, that frees it up even more. There, now it's loose. Comes out the top like that. It's all pretty easy right now because of the fact that everything's worn out. There's no felt, there's nothing left here, so everything slides out pretty well. I recommend when you're putting it back together with all new stuff that you are 100% certain that you're not doing it again, because taking it apart with all new felts and whatnot in there is it makes it a lot more difficult. So roll regulator out of the way, and then glass, rotate it 90 degrees so that the track is at the back of the door. And then you'll see there is convenient cutouts, because that is where everything passes through. And it's a little difficult. So it's not required, at least per the manual, but let's pull this regulator out so that it gives us just a tiny bit more of access room. To remove the regulator, you got to roll it. And since you got it out, gives you a chance to lubricate it, clean it. This one's in good shape. This will go nice on our online store. This is why it's hard working on old stuff sometimes, because somebody's modified this door. There's a custom mirror bracket. The glass can't slide over enough and occupy the space because somebody's put a bracket in there. That's why I'm trying to tip the glass and slide it out, and it won't tip because of that mirror bracket. So yeah, we'll work on it a little bit more though. You can also see how the track has been bent out, probably from that clip being installed wrong and what other wear this door has. So the contact here is not letting that come out the rest of the way. So we're gonna gently adjust that to allow the glass to come out some more. There. There. But you can see how that bracket ate the edge of the glass there. So got to think about stuff like that when you're doing custom installs. And then of course putting it back in is just the reverse of what we did. So making sure that track is straight is pretty important to getting it to pass through there. So to get the wing window out, it's a couple more screws that you pull, open the wing up. And then you can access them down here and up there, and then the wing window pulls out out the top opening here. You'll probably have to pull the felt. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and hopefully it was informative. So if it was, don't forget to like and subscribe, tell your friends, and leave me some comments. Let me know what else you'd like to see. All right. Thank you.